All right, welcome back, everybody, to Roland Garros. And, we have a match. We have a match. Do we have a match? This should be the final. It's not. It's the fourth round, but it's at night. We have a night match for the ladies, which is rare. I mean, I could go back in the history of night matches for ladies, and we could count them probably on one hand, unfortunately. That's just how the tournament prioritized things, but we're here now, and it's been 3 years since we've had a WTA match feature at the night. It makes so much sense as this one, though. I mean, if you're going to put a night match on, this is a no-brainer. Sabalenka, four-time Grand Slam champion, current world number one, looking to win her third different Grand Slam at Roland Garros, last year's finalist, taking on Naomi Osaka, four-time Grand Slam champions, former world number one. They both won the same amount of slams on the same courts at the same places. They won 2 Australian Opens and 2 US Opens each. Sabalenka's obviously done better at the other ones. Osaka's made the fourth round for the first time at this tournament. Never really done well at Wimbledon, which is strange, but maybe that might change now that she's starting to play better on other surfaces. But this is going to be a banger. This is going to be They played a couple times already this year. Sabalenka's won them both. But yeah, this is a banger. Osaka on clay has been really good in the last couple of months. Made the fourth round of every major event on clay. Madrid, Rome, and now Roland Garros. She lost to Sabalenka in Madrid. She lost to Swiatek in Rome. And now she's here again against Sabalenka. So that's a pretty good, very good clay season for Osaka. Probably her best clay season to memory. And the winner of this match will take on Schneider, who beat Keys earlier today. So the upset open. It's the upset open. Sabalenka's number one. Osaka's number 16. 16. Yep. It would be an upset. Osaka beating Sabalenka, for sure. But here we go. Let's see what happens. Also, chat, we're almost at 300,000 subscribers. I don't think we'll get there tonight, but we might get close. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And maybe we'll get to 300k during this match if this match ends up being as epic as we had hoped it would be. It would be a shame. I mean, not to put much pressure on it, but if this match doesn't go the distance, or it's not a close straight sets, if it's like an easy win, it doesn't do well for the tournament. The tournament kind of looked like, they were right all along, right? That the WTA doesn't give the value because of the lack of sets being played, right? It's not because the quality is worse, right? They've never. By the way, Mauresmo is a former WTA player. Of course, she's not going to be like, oh, well, the men's tennis is better quality. That's not what it's about. It's about time on court. That's why they don't do this stuff, right? They go, well, you can get a best of 3 or a best of 5. Best of 5, more value, more sets, right? So hopefully they do play at least 2 very long sets or 3 sets, because that would actually justify and give and help the case for the WTA to get some more night matches here. But yeah, let's see. Sabalenka can do things. She can come out here and just beat people up. So Osaka better be ready. I'll tell you, I really do hope that Osaka gets the whole intro thing too. I hope they do that as well, because that would be really, really fun to see that on center court at night like it was supposed to be, like it was in Australia. But here we go. Let's see what happens. Also, Tiafoe and Analdi are 2-all in their match. That match is a very long match so far. Match is in about, 10-15. Do we think it'll start soon? Yep. It's going to start in about 10 minutes. Or at least they're going to come out in about 5-10 and then, 10-15, and then they'll start playing after that. Only women's tennis today? No, we watched men's. We watched FAA. We just watched FAA take on Tabilo. About 15 minutes they'll be out on court.
5 sets would be fun. I mean, I would love it if it was 5 sets, but that's not going to happen. They don't do that. They do not do that. But here we go. Yeah, it's 2-all in the... No, by the way, 2-all, and they played for nearly 25 minutes. So that match is a grind at the moment. And then tomorrow, we have day 10, where we get the quarterfinals. So we get the women's quarterfinals first, starting with Andreeva Kostaya. Then we get Svitolina Kostyuk. Then we get Hadar versus Zverev. And then the night match is Menchik Fonseca. Now, the problem with having a night match tomorrow night is the fact that there is definitely a chance that we could have a massive gap between Zverev and Fonseca match. So that would be a shame if the Zverev match finished at 1 in the afternoon. That'd be weird. If it finished early in the afternoon, right, 3 o'clock, and then the men's match was 5 hours later. That could happen. They'll put doubles on instead, but that could happen. So just brace yourselves for that tomorrow and the next day. Hopefully all the matches tomorrow go long enough so that we actually don't have to worry about sitting around waiting for something to happen. I would love to see Kwiatkowski win, just to see the Polish media react to her and then Swiatek. I mean, yeah. That would be incredible. How can Osaka beat Sabalenka? What are her strengths? Osaka needs to make Sabalenka run. She needs to plan herself on the baseline and be the aggressor. She needs to not let Sabalenka dictate the rallies, because if Sabalenka dictates the rallies, Osaka's movement is not as good as Sabalenka. And we know Sabalenka also has variety, which has made her even better. So drop shots, be ready for the drop shot, be ready for the volley Sabalenka's going to hit. Like, I don't think Osaka really needs to bring in variety, because Sabalenka's so good that it'd be better if Osaka can just play her game, serve big, hit big. I think that's her better strategy. Go line, right, up lines. But I don't think she should. I mean, she doesn't. I don't think bringing variety to Sabalenka is worth doing. You're better off just trying to get into a brawl with her. If you're Osaka and you have the weapons to hit with Sabalenka, you do. Look at Raducanu, right? Take from Raducanu. Raducanu doesn't use variety to beat Sabalenka. She beats her with power, right? So Osaka's got power. Anisimova's another one. She doesn't play Sabalenka with variety. She doesn't come to the net or anything. So yeah, Osaka should just use those two players in particular, Raducanu and Anisimova, as a template to try and beat Sabalenka. Because Sabalenka does struggle against big hitters at times. If somebody can match her power for power, and someone who's not intimidated by Sabalenka's power, which Osaka won't be, then things could get really interesting. If Osaka beats Sabalenka, then people probably won't watch the tournament anymore. That's not true. Not true at all. Plenty of players still left in the draw that people are going to watch. Plus, Osaka is a legend. Like, of course they're going to watch the tournament. Sabalenka fans might stop. That's fine. But I'm sure most of the women's tennis fans, WTA fans, are not going to be like, oh, well, it's not like Sinner, when Sinner lost and everyone kind of checked out for a few days. I watched Mirra in 2022 Wimbledon ITF qualies. I believe that it's just a question of time. So glad for her. Yeah, it's awesome. I would watch Osaka for the outfits alone. Yeah, there you go. What did Swiatek say in the press conference? She said that she was... she actually was pretty optimistic. I can't remember. I'm getting confused with her and Gauff, because Gauff said that she needed to... She said she was losing matches in the same way, in like a close contest, which is fair enough, because she is. Osaka has lost a lot of matches in a similar way. I can't remember. It was like 3 days ago. I can't remember 3 days ago. Can anyone give us a help on the Swiatek's front? All right. By the way, Analdi and Tiafoe are in an absolute battle. They are in a deuce jail for now. Without Zverev in the main draw, it's an ATP 500 at this point. Yeah, I love how people say that, and I know you're not saying it in a nice way, but you're still going to watch. So I mean, otherwise you wouldn't know who's in the draw if you weren't watching it, right? you wouldn't be saying that comment if you weren't paying attention to it. I want Osaka to beat Sabalenka. Okay. All right, players should be on court any moment. Yeah, when did Swiatek play? Yesterday, right? Wait, when did Swiatek play? Was it yesterday? I can't remember. I can't find anything about Swiatek. A neutral way, wondering what your opinion of its accuracy. I have no idea what you just said. What did you just say? I went to touch the rain and missed the ending of the Felix match. I didn't miss much. It was pretty cruisy, Felix. That was probably the best he's looked all week. Which is perfect because he's about to play Caboli. And he needs to be at his best. Because Caboli's been great. Osaka really needs to pull this through and win. She needs another Grand Slam ASAP to prove she still got it. Yeah, I don't know why people do that with Osaka. Why they put so much pressure on her. An expectation. Like, if she doesn't beat Sabalenka, the world number 1 and 4-time Grand Slam champion, then she should retire. Like, that's what's going to happen. Unfortunately, people are going to say those words. But it's crazy to think that way. I mean, if she wins this match, it's great, but she also, I mean, then the pressure gets even worse. But also, she's not supposed to win the Roland Garros. This is not her. The US Open is where she's supposed to win, or should win. Be a bit more of a favorable tournament, right? Osaka doesn't need to prove anything. Yeah, she's already a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, 4-time champion. I mean, yeah, beating Sabalenka at this point would just be one of those memorable wins. And then she'd play Schneider, and then possibly Kalinskaya. So the winner, so if we're going to project the draw, the winner of this match is the favorite for the final. I think we can all agree with that. Because if Osaka beats Sabalenka, she'll probably take her spot as one of the favorite at the top, based on reputation. Because even though Kalinskaya, I mean, if Potapova had beaten Kalinskaya, maybe Potapova would have been that player. But because Kalinskaya is there, Kwilinski's there for the first time, and Schneider hasn't been there before. So it's like Osaka would be probably the favorite to make the final. Favorite for the tournament's down the bottom half of the draw if Sabalenka loses. And that might be Svitolina. It might be Kostyuk, right? Maybe it's Andreeva. But Osaka would be the favorite to make the final at that rate. And that's a lot of pressure. Pity they have to play each other now. Yeah, this is a quarterfinal, semi-final, right? It's too early to have this match. Fourth round is not fair. Fourth round is not fair. You need 129 to new subscribers. Yeah, come on, subscribe. Let's get to 300K tonight for this epic match. We'll remember this match and this moment at the same time. And then we can watch the rest of the tournament without having to focus on the subscriber number. At least I won't have to. All right. Players about to walk out on court in the next about 5 minutes. I wonder if they're going to do a big intro for Osaka. That would be awesome. Give her that moment. Come on. You know it'd be iconic. Are we still talking about that Australian Open moment? She lost in the second round. We're still talking about that moment in Australia. You pronounced Maya Kwilinska right. Kwilinska right. Did I? I'm trying. Definitely trying. Hey, thank you for subscribing. 4 more people. Let's go. Let's go. Osaka Sabalenka at 300K sounds good. Yeah. It'll be remembered. Because I think when we got to 200K, I think we weren't even live. Which is weird. Does anybody remember the 200K stream? I can't remember. 100K stream was Fritz versus Rafa at Wimbledon. I remember that because that was what an epic match. But I can't remember the 200K stream. I think it was before Wimbledon, like just before. We definitely did a party, but I can't remember when it was. This year's RG is the craziest? Oh, yeah. It is. This RG is crazy. The 200K stream was after it. I thought we did too. I thought it was... When did we hit 200K then? I was at the 100K stream. It was epic. Oh, yeah. It happened during... during that epic Fritz Rafa match. Never forget that. I kind of hope the men's final is not Zverev FAA. That is the slowest matchup. Yeah, but it's for a Grand Slam, so I mean it'll be fine. Like it'll be great. It's for a slam, so it's like it'll be for a Grand Slam though, so like it'll be epic. Like it's for a slam. Like come on. The new young players like Hadar, Fonseca, and Kwame are doing amazing. Oh, yeah. There's so many of them. That's just, you're just scratching the surface. There's so many more. Is Raducanu playing any warm-up grass events? Oh, yeah, she'll play Queen's Club. At this stage, she'll play Queen's Club and whatever else. Keys is another player. That goes toe-to-toe with Sabalenka. Yeah. Big hitters can play Sabalenka. Big hitters can play against Sabalenka. They can hold their own with the power, and Osaka's got that. But also remember, Osaka's got to make sure that she hits with power, but the errors aren't there because she could go all out and miss. So she kind of needs, with the power, she also needs to try and not overhit. Try not to. But the thing is, she can't really play it safe, though. She has to hit out, right? Yeah, Serena's coming back. Official. It's official. And we're going to be watching that next week. Serena week next week coming up. Serena week on the grass. Let's go. All right, here we go. Players about walking on court, and we are about to freak out. Here we go. We are going to go crazy with this one. People are slowly making their way in. Yeah, Serena hasn't played in 4 years? Has it really been 4 years? Jeez, that went quick. It went so quick. If Osaka wins the French, I feel like Swiatek will regret splitting with Vitorovsky. Nah, I feel like Swiatek, she did great. She got Wim Fizet. She won Wimbledon, right? She probably wouldn't have won Wimbledon had she have stuck around with Vitorovsky. And she's also gone with Royce now, which we still haven't seen how good that matchup or like that team up's going to be. So I feel like Swiatek made the right choice. I don't think she's going to regret it. And Osaka definitely made the right choice. I mean, even if she doesn't win this tournament or match, she has gone on and done really well on clay. And Vitorovsky has to be given all the credit for that. It's his. He did this. He made her play better on clay this season. Playing doubles is smart. Yeah, Serena's not going to play singles. I don't think. I want her to play singles, but I don't think she will. I don't think Serena's playing singles. Wimbledon don't give out wild cards to non-American, non-British anyway, so she's going to have to play qualies. I don't think Serena's coming back. As much as I would love it, and I want to be wrong so much, right? I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. If you guys turn around in a week and say, hey, Cam, she's playing singles, you were wrong, I'm happy to be wrong. I want to be wrong. But I don't think she's coming back for singles. I don't think she'll play singles. She'll play doubles. And maybe she'll play with Venus. I think that's the whole reason she's coming back anyway. I've been saying that for months. As soon as they said she's in the testing pool, I said she's coming back with Venus. Her and Venus are doing a farewell tour. She's going to team up with Venus. It's Venus, Serena. It's Williams sisters. Back together for a couple of matches or a couple of tournaments, right? I said it for months. I've missed Serena so much. Oh, yeah, it's going to be so fun. We're going to have so much fun next week. Her motivation, I wonder. Again, I think it's because Venus. I think it's to play with Venus again. And again, because maybe Venus is looking at the finish line, right? I think it's just, I reckon it's less about Serena and more, again, I think it's more about Venus. I think she's coming back to play. Again, I don't know anything you don't, totally speculating, but I think it's less to do with Serena coming back and it's more to do with her playing with Venus to help, to do the Williams sisters come back, right? Again, I don't know anything you don't, but that would be my guess. I haven't watched the Rafa doc. I haven't had time, but I want to watch it hopefully next week. And then by the finals, I would have watched it. All right. Osaka walking out. Here we go. And she is wearing the golden dress, the golden outfit. She is sparkling on center court. No big walkout like Australia, but still, seeing her on Philippe Chatrier in that outfit is classic. That's iconic. And I'm glad she got that moment because she hasn't played on Philippe Chatrier all week. She's been playing on Susan Longland. She's been playing outside. She played Jovic on court 2 at the first thing in the morning the other day. So it's nice that not only does she get a night session against Sabalenka, but she gets to go out on this court with this outfit. Now comes Sabalenka, who's also wearing her custom outfit that people have been buying and wearing anyway. But that's a Sabalenka fit. So she comes out in her outfit. These are probably the two of the biggest glamorous players on tour, right? Two of the glamorous players, right? Because Sabalenka's just decked out in all the diamonds and pearls. Probably not pearls, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they are. She's decked out in jewelry. I know it's jewelry. She's got jewelry and sparkles and stuff. Here we go. They're on. Is Roland Garros or is it Roland Garros or Paris Fashion Week? Exactly. We'll never know. Nobody knows. All right, here we go. They are on. And they are going to warm up. And we are going to get crazy. Will Serena be walking out on court in the over-the-top outfits next week? I don't think so, because she'll probably be wearing something like Wimbledon whites, maybe. I don't know. I don't think she'll be wearing too much madness, to be honest. I think it'll be pretty chill. Kaboli congratulating PSG players. I don't know why. Hey, Cam, you look great. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Here we go. They are on court, and Osaka has got the whole... She has probably about 4 different versions of this outfit, right? She had the black coat and dress in the first round, and then she had a different thing the next round, and now this is a different version again of the outfit. It's still the sparkly gold, but it's they got an extended... I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's a dress. Whatever that is. She got an extended cape. I don't know what it is. She's got a lot of different attachments for this dress. Comes with a lot of different accessories. All right. And then Osaka is on the court with Sabalenka. Here we go. Big match. Train. Is it a train? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Do I look like Ralph Lauren? Jesus, come on. Who will win? Sabalenka's the favorite. I'm going to go Sabalenka in 3. I think that's what I said in the preview. I can't remember. Analdi and Tiafoe are just grinding in that match. All right. Last time there was a night session match for the ladies was French Open 2023. And that would have featured maybe Garcia at the time, probably. 2023 French Open. Let me have a look. So we had night match. Night session was Sabalenka Stevens. Sabalenka Stevens was the last night match. And that's fun. That's interesting because there was Alcaraz, Musetti, and Djokovic were all playing.
Not saying she is Serena, but if she keeps winning slams, is Sabalenka the closest thing to Serena's dominance in the last 25 years?
That scared the crap out of me. Thank you, Eric, for the $10. Sabalenka's definitely got Serena energy, for sure. Serena vibes. It depends on how many slams she wins, though. I think if she wins like double-digit slams, Sabalenka, then for sure we can definitely call her. Well, she's going to be, it's all about being the most successful player of the era, right? And these two are on that list with Swiatek, right now. So Sabalenka Stevens was the last time we had a women's night match back in 2023. When did the night match become a thing? Was it 2022? It was. And in 2022, Cornet played Ostapenko in one of the night matches. And that was it. So this is the third. Is this only the third? Nah. Maybe. Is this the third night match for the ladies ever? Maybe. Oh no, Serena played. Of course she did. Serena played the very first night session back in 21. Serena played a night session back in 2021. And then Swiatek Kostruk was a night session here as well. So a couple of times. Okay. So 2021 must have been the first year they did night sessions because a couple of times the ladies got the night session. Yeah, in 2020 there was no night session. So this is what was that, the fifth night session of all time for the ladies in the last 5 years of doing night sessions. So there you go. That is the situation. So 5th time in 5 years that the ladies have featured at night. And this is probably the most high-profile one of the bunch, right? I mean, yes, Serena in the first round, but this has got to be the most high-profile. 4 slams each, former world number ones competing. This has got to be the best, the biggest night session match, and maybe the most memorable of the for the ladies. And hopefully it is, because then it'll it'll show that next year maybe they could throw the night session to the ladies a couple more times. Who are you wearing, Cam? I am wearing clothes, specifically a rugby shirt and UGG boots. I'm decked out in UGG. The boots are UGG. All right. The boots are UGG. The shirt is thrifted. And that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. UGG? No, UGG. 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 UGG boots, not UGG. UGG. Aren't UGG boots for women? I don't know who's wearing these UGG boots. They must have pretty big feet. All right. Here we go. We're not talking about me. We're talking about focus chat. Lock in. This is not about my UGG boots. This is about one of the greatest matches we could be seeing. It's the 4th time they've played. Probably the biggest match they've played as well, because they played in 1000s. They played the US Open 2018, but it was really early, and they both were sort of just getting started. Now, this is where we're at. 4-time champions, world number ones. They're both being in the Hall of Fame. As the return goes into the forehand of Osaka. Backhand from Sabalenka. Into the Osaka backhand. Sabalenka backhand again to the backhand of Osaka. Sabalenka on the stretch with a slice. That goes in. Osaka back up the line. Goes wide. Love 15. Who win in this one, chat? I think I went Sabalenka in 3. But let me know. Who you think's winning this one? Give me your predictions. I think I went Sabalenka in 3. I'm pretty sure I said Sabalenka in 3. Love 15. Serve again, Osaka. Fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the back end of Sabalenka. Sabalenka in the net on the return. 15-0. Sabalenka 2-2-2. Osaka 2. Osaka 3. Osaka 3. Osaka in 1. What? They got a... How can it be... What do you mean? 15-0. So we got a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes in from Sabalenka into the front of Osaka, up the middle to the back end of Sabalenka. That's a great shot. Osaka passing shot. Sabalenka, great pickup. Osaka's there with a backhand pass, though. That's too good. All right, 30-15. Nice hands by Osaka. She was quick to that. 30-15. Osaka serves again. Into the forehand of Sabalenka. Return the backhand of Osaka. Sabalenka backhand. Into the net. 40-15. 40-15. 40-15. So Osaka serves again. Great serve. Sabalenka thinks it's out, though. Sabalenka thinks it's out. It looked close. Umpire confirms that is out. All right, second serve. Second serve. Hawkeye confirms. All right, second serve. Return goes into the forehand of Osaka, up the line to the backhand of Sabalenka. Osaka. Backhand again. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Osaka backhand on the stretch. In the net. Sabalenka's power. And it's 40-30. 40-30. Serve again from Osaka. By the way, chat, we're almost at 300 likes already. Come on, we can get to 1,000 likes. This might be one of the most memorable matches of the tournament. This could be match of the tournament. If the resumes stack up. There's a bit of fault second serve. As we just serve out wide. Oh, double fault. And we get the deuce. Double fault for Osaka. And that's going to be because of the Sabalenka intimidation. Even though Osaka is not scared to brawl with someone like Sabalenka, it's still second serves are always going to be a little dangerous. Doesn't matter who you play. As the return goes into the forehand of Osaka, Sabalenka forehand inside in off the tape goes wide. Osaka was going to let that go. Sabalenka unlucky, hit the tape, went wide. Osaka was going to just let that, she's like, you got that, I'm not getting that one. So Sabalenka missed wide just. Advantage Osaka to take the first game of this match. Backhand return. Goes into the forehand of Osaka. Backhand slice Sabalenka. Osaka. Forehand inside out winner. And Osaka takes the first game of the match. All right. 1-0. Good hold. Little sketchy, but good hold. We're only 111 away from 300K. Come on now. Let's make this happen. Come on now. Let's make this happen. Serving in favor of Osaka. Forehand, backhand in favor of Sabalenka. Forehand pretty level, but Sabalenka backhand for sure. Movement totally even. And the returns with Sabalenka too. So forehands, returns. The forehand return Osaka needs to avoid that on a second serve, especially. Don't hit it to Sabalenka's forehand on the serve, especially on the second serve. Avoid that at all costs. Tiafoe breaks back. They're going to finish way past midnight. All right. And they've just, that's 4 hours away. All right. 1-love Osaka. Serve again. Serve for the first time from Sabalenka. Into the forehand of Osaka. Backhand Sabalenka. Osaka gets it with a slice, but it goes wide. 15-love. 15-love. Tiafoe is the last American left in the draw, yes. 15-love. There's a backhand return. Into the backhand of Sabalenka, who dumps it in the net. Whew. 15-all. By the way, talking about Serena coming back, these two are definitely from the mold of Serena. These two have definitely taken inspiration from the GOAT. There's a bit of backhand in the net from Sabalenka, and it's 15-30. These two are definitely, I'm sure that, I think I've heard Sabalenka say that Serena was her idol, and I think Osaka the same, right? Definitely Osaka, because Osaka got Mouratoglou, and part of the reason why she was upset so many times when she would lose is because she let him down and he coached Serena. So she didn't feel like she was worthy of being coached by Serena's coach. So yeah, both of these ladies idolizing Serena. And you can tell that through their games. I mean, they play and they win, right? As much as they do because of that Serena-esque, styles and shot making. As a bit of fault from Sabalenka. 30-all. 30-all. Second serve. Into the forehand of Osaka. Good return. Sabalenka slices it back. Osaka forced to come to the net, but hits a winner. Doesn't need a volley. What a shot. All right. 30-40. Beautiful backhand winner from Osaka. Just flicked it. How did she get that angle from that short? Like, that was a short, sharp backhand flick cross court, which was, she made that look so, that is such a hard shot to hit. To hit hard, that was a ridiculous shot. Like, to hit it that hard and with that much angle, crazy. All right, 30-40, break point. First serve's a fault, second serve. Second serve, Osaka looking to attack. Double fault, there we go. Osaka gets the break, intimidating the Intimidator. Oh, okay. Chat, this, I don't know if you know this, but this is kind of a big match. I don't know if you know this. This is kind of a clash of titans. I don't know. This is like a generational clash. I don't know if you know this, but this is kind of one of those matches that we might be remembering for years. This might be a match that we talk about in 10 years' time. For many reasons. And one of those reasons is the score, hopefully. 2-love. As Osaka serves. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Return the forehand of Osaka. Sabalenka. Forehand again to the forehand of Osaka. Up the line is a good shot, but Sabalenka's there with the backhand. Osaka gets hers. Into the backhand of Sabalenka again. Now Osaka cross-court forehand is just wide. Whoa, that was a winner if it dropped. Love 15. Former number one versus current number one. Yes. Two US Opens each. 2 Australian Opens each. And really, 2 of the best players, probably behind Swiatek on slams, but arguably, you could say that Osaka, maybe not arguably, Osaka between 2018 and 2022 was the best player of the generation. Swiatek took it over, And Sabalenka's making her mark now. So it's like two of the three best players of this generation. As that backhand goes out, and that's not arguable because who else can you put in there at this point? As that goes out by Sabalenka, 15-0. Like Swiatek, Osaka, and Sabalenka have the most slams out of anybody in this era. Barty as well, but Barty unfortunately retired, so she kind of put herself out of the contest. Joshua.
Osaka FTW just for the pure chaos.
Hey, thank you for the $2. Yeah, look, chat, I'm an Australian. Barty is definitely in the conversation, but I would still put Barty behind those three. Had Barty kept playing, it would have been a bigger conversation, but unfortunately, Ash retired. So she won 3 slams, but I don't know. I think she's just behind these ladies. Drop shot is a winner by Sabalenka. And it's 15-30. That's that variety that Sabalenka's brought into the game. Barty would have won the career slam. Hey, maybe she would have. But unfortunately, she didn't. And look, I love Ash as much as you guys do, but I feel like the last few years, Sabalenka and Swiatek have overtaken her. And I think Osaka, when she retired, I think Osaka was still slightly ahead of Barty when it comes to who was the best player of the decade, or at least of the 5 years that they were, both up the top. Backhand goes in. The forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand from Osaka is in. Sabalenka gets it back. Osaka backing up the line. Oh, she went with a jumping backhand, but hit it wide. Osaka trying to do a fancy shot. 15-40. 15-40. 15-40. You want my opinion on Castella's retirement? What do you want me to say? Why would you need my opinion on her retirement? It's not. What does that matter? First serve's a fault, second serve. I think she's having a great year and she should retire at the end of the year. I don't think she should reconsider, if that's what you're asking. As the return goes in, the slice of Osaka, Sabalenka forehand. That's a winner. And there it is. Break back. Sabalenka's power off the return makes it very tough. And we're back on serve 2-1. All right. How we doing, chat? How we doing? Analdi and Tiafo are in a tiebreak first set. And their first set has gone for I want to say 80 minutes. Their first set is taken forever. An hour and, maybe an hour. Maybe it's taken an hour. Feels longer. All right. We're back on serve. Remember, Osaka took a couple years off. That's true. That is true. Osaka did take a couple years off. That's exactly right. Osaka needs to turn on that first serve. Yeah. First serves are crucial for both of these ladies because they've both got great returns. And especially on the second serves. Oh, 107 to go. We're getting close to less than 100. Jeez. Come on now. Come on now. Surely there's a few people that haven't subbed. By the way, I can confirm now that from this match onwards, we're watching everything. So if you want to keep up to date with the rest of the French Open, we got you covered. We're watching every match tomorrow, every match in the quarterfinals on Wednesday, semifinals, final. All the matches from now on, we will be covering for the rest of the French until we get champions. Until the champions are crowned. So if you want to keep up to date with the French Open, everything, we got you covered. 2-1. As the backhand return goes into the backhand of Sabalenka. Osaka backhand again, the backhand of Sabalenka up the line. Sabalenka hits it long. Love 15. And we start first thing tomorrow when we watch Castella taking on Andreeva. Speaking of Castella. Just subscribe. Greetings from London. Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining. All right, love 15. Ace down the tee. 15 all. Chat, who's going to hit more aces? in this match? Who's going to hit more aces? Osaka or Sabalenka? One for Osaka, two for Sabalenka. That might be easier than writing a whole name. One for Osaka, two for Sabalenka. Who's going to hit the most aces in this match? Because they're both two of the biggest serve. There's an ace right there, chat. It's almost like Sabalenka hurt us. One for Osaka, two for Sabalenka. More aces. Okay. A few twos. All right. Three. Three means you think it's going to be a draw. Three is tied. Three is they both get the same. All right. Sabalenka seems to be the pick. All right. 4 now from Sabalenka. That's a great drive volley. 40-15. Yeah, 4 is just nothing. That was not an option. So 4 is just, the 4 is that the kid in school that would be like, oh, I'm just going to say the silly answer, and they'd get detention and go to the principal's office. So 4 to the principal's office. All right. And 5 is just trying to be funny, but it's the other guy did it first, so it's not funny. All right, 40-15. You can go with him. You go to the principal's office too. All right, 40-15. Big serve from Sabalenka. 3 aces in the game. And she says, let's go. Levels it up. 2-2. All right, 2-2. All right. 16 minutes of power so far. Yeah, Sabalenka hurt us. As soon as I said, who's going to get more aces? Sabalenka's like, me! I will right now in this game. 3 aces. Bang, bang, bang. And then, Osaka hits an ace. Chat. We have just turned this into a serve ace fest. This is an ace off. This is an unofficial ace off. We've had 4 aces in the last 6 points. We have turned this. We have chat. I'm not a wizard. Serve is a fault. Second serve. I'm not a wizard. As the backhand return goes up the line to the forehand of Osaka. Forehand out from Sabalenka. Goes wide and it's 30 love. 30 love. Not a wizard. I have a 1. $40 love. 40 love. As Osaka looks to get the lead back. Serve out wide the back into Sabalenka. And Sabalenka gets it long. All right. 3-2. 3-2. Osaka takes the lead again. Not a wizard. All right. How we doing, chap? Definitely not a wizard. I ain't no wizard. We got 99, chat. With 99 to go. Come on, 99 to go. I know there's a bunch of you waiting to be the 300,000th. I know there's probably 100 people waiting. They're sitting back going, I'm going to wait until we get to 29999 and then I'm going to click the button. I know you're waiting. But I don't know who gets to 300,000 first. I don't know which one of you is going to click that button first. You could all click the button. I don't know. I know you're waiting for it, though. I know there's a few people out there being like, yes, that is me. That is me. I want to say in the chat that I was number 300. Yeah, but I won't know it. I won't know it. So you might as well click it now. Might as well click it now. All right. How's my kick serve with this? Oof. I think I just broke it. Whoops. All right. 3-2 Osaka. Three-two. Sabalenka. She served a bunch of aces in the last game. Serve. Oh, people trying to find their seats. Hang on a second. If you go to the front row, do you get a blanket? So wait, you're paying $3,000 for a blanket and a front row seat. All right, cool. Forehand slice. Do you get to take it home, though? Sabalenka gets a win up. You get to take that home, right? Surely they're not going to be like, leave the blankets behind. Put the blankets in the... Oh, you know what they do? They'd be like, oh, when you leave, there's blanket bins. You got to put the blankets in the bin. Nah, those blankets go missing. You get a blanket. You get a nice little throw blanket over your legs. I'm taking that. I paid $1 million to sit here. I got courtside seats, so I'm taking my blanket. As Sabalenka serves a fault. No, it was in. Osaka called it in. Another ace. Another ace. 30 love. It's a very nice blanket. Yeah, it's like the color of clay. It's like a orange color. 30 love. Great serve out wide. Sabalenka again. Whew. 40 love. It would be a Roland Garros blanket. Sure, it's probably got like a logo on it, right? Oh, by the way, Sabalenka's serve quality is a 9.9. What? In the last 4 games, is a 9.9. And an ace again. Sabalenka's serve is perfect right now. Like 9.9 out of 10. What? And she's hit like at least however many aces it should. 5 aces, because that last one didn't count. They haven't updated it. But 5 aces as well. I mean, she is serving ridiculous right now. And she got broken. How did she get to a 9.9 if she got broken? That doesn't make sense. I don't know. Math. Anyways, Osaka comes in and puts it away. Jeez, they are hitting big. 15 love. This is definitely, as up to now, is match of the tournament for the ladies. This is definitely match of the tournament. And that guy's yawning. What are you yawning for, sir, in the front row? What are you doing? Get your blanket and leave. Get your blanket and get out of there, sir. What the hell are you yawning about? Mr. Suit? What, it was a big day in the office, was it? God, the nerve of this guy. This guy. He's bored as hell. I'll sit where you're... He's going to sit next to a free seat, too. There's no one next to him. What the hell? Anyways, return goes out by Sabalenka. 30 love. What in the hell? This guy's yawning. I'm sorry. Is there somewhere else you want to be? He's probably still hungover from the PSG celebrations. That's what that is. He had a big weekend. 30 love. Oh, great serve. Down the tee. 40 love. Woo. Osaka. 40 love. Osaka serves again. Into the back of Sabalenka. Good return. Osaka gets it back. Sabalenka forehand into the forehand of Osaka. Sabalenka with a drop shot. And Osaka with a pass goes long. 40-15. I tell you, they're hitting big. By the way, shout out to Travis, who's there somewhere. I think he's there. Maybe that was Travis. Travis, wake up. 40-15. Osaka to get back the lead. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Yeah, these games are flying. 40-15. As a return goes in the backhand of Osaka. Sabalenka with a drop shot. That's too good. That's the difference between these two, is Sabalenka can do that consistently. All right, 40-30. 40-30. Who's playing? Somebody asked who's playing better to start. Osaka started much better, but I think Sabalenka's starting to get better. Her serve is untouchable. But on the return, she's getting into the rallies more on Osaka's serve. As we forehand up the line to the backhand of Osaka, into the backhand of Sabalenka. Osaka, backhand again, to the backhand of Sabalenka, and that's a great shot. Sabalenka just rockets cross court. And it's deuce. Just ripped it cross court. All right, deuce. Huge backhand winner. Serve again. Too strong. Sabalenka couldn't handle that heat. Advantage Osaka. Advantage Osaka. These two ladies, average first serve speeds are high. 175 for Sabalenka, 179 for Osaka. They are serving bombs. As Osaka serves again. Out wide, that's a huge serve again. 178, forehand inside out, now to the backhand slice Sabalenka. Osaka doesn't want to go to the net. Doesn't need to go to the net. She hits a winner anyway. Chat, did I say this was going to be a battle of titans, a clash of titans? Come on. These two ladies are two of the hardest hitters on the tour. All right, 4-3 Osaka. She stays in front, 25 minutes played. All right. How we doing, chat? How we doing? Thank you for providing the most accessible and consistent coverage. You're welcome. Thank you for choosing Tennis Talk. Is that what they say on the plane when you leave? Like, thank you for flying with us. People in the chat have forgotten that Osaka has already won Grand Slams, a Grand Slam under her name. Oh yeah, she's got 4. I'll keep reminding you though. What was my prediction? My prediction was Sabalenka in 5. Because why not? No, Sabalenka in 3. Sabalenka in 3. By the way, Tiafoe and Analdi finally finish a set. Analdi wins it. I'm listening to you while I work at the bank. Shout out to Lisa at the bank. All right, 4-3. Do I win anything for 300K? No. No, I don't. You don't get anything for that, but we get to celebrate. Like, we get a celebration. As the return goes in from Osaka. Oh, Sabalenka left it. Sabalenka thought it was long. She just left it and it landed in. Love 15. What a return. Sabalenka just left that. Love 15. Serving to the forehand of Osaka. That hit the line as well. Sabalenka gets this back though as we get a forehand rally. Osaka up the line. Sabalenka backhand again to the forehand of Osaka with a slice. Sabalenka. Drop shot. And Osaka gets there but hits it wide. Whoa, that hit the tape. That could have dribbled over and been real dangerous. 15-0. Nice drop shot again. Sabalenka, that's a difference maker. She's able to do those shots. $15-0. Serve again. 30 minutes played. Serve out wide's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes in the backhand of Sabalenka. Backhand from Osaka into the Sabalenka backhand up the line's a winner. Beautiful shot from Sabalenka. 30-15. What a backhand. All right, 30-15. $30-15. And Sabalenka serves again. Into the backhand of Osaka. Sabalenka forehand. Into the backhand of Osaka again. To the forehand of Sabalenka. Osaka with a slice. That's up in the air, but it's long. 40-15. All right, Sabalenka to level. 40-15. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve to the backhand of Osaka. Return the forehand of Sabalenka up the line is wide. Oh, she went She went for it, Sabalenka, but just missed. She went power with power. 40-30. 30 minutes in to what could be a classic. 40-30. Serve to the front of Osaka. Return goes in the net, and Sabalenka holds 4-all. Okay, chat. Now I need you to do something really, really tricky. Figure out who's going to win this match, or this set. Who's going to win this set? I need you to put it in the chat. 1 for Sabalenka, 2 for Osaka. Who's winning this first set? Right now, we're 30 minutes in. We're 4-all. We've played 8 games. We've seen 8 games. Who do you think's winning the set? 1 for Sabalenka, 2 for Osaka. Who's taking this set? What do we got here? We got ones, few Sabalenkas, a lot of Osakas actually. Okay. All right. A couple of ones coming in. 1 for Sabalenka, 2 for Osaka. Who's taking this first set? Okay. Osaka, a few Osakas. It looks like I'm seeing more 2s and 1s. Backhand return goes back into Osaka, into the forehand of Sabalenka, sliced. Into the forehand of Osaka. Backhand of Sabalenka, passing shot winner. Osaka just didn't know what to do there. She hit a great approach, but didn't approach. Just stood there and kind of was like, do I move back? And by the time she made the decision, Sabalenka had made it for her. Nothing matters. Nothing you did, nothing you could do. Sabalenka too good. Love 15. Return goes in. The front of Osaka, inside out winner. Smart shot. 15-0. Sabalenka was going the cross forehand. 15-0. Serve. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Return is into the backhand of Osaka. Oh, is that in? A drive volley up the line on the backhand side. Did that hit the line? It did. What a shot. What a shot. Even Osaka's like, that's pretty good. 30-15. 30-15. Serve Osaka. In the forehand of Sabalenka, return is short. And then Osaka inside out forehand winner again. She fooled Sabalenka twice in this rally with that shot. 40-15. Osaka just making Sabalenka guess. All right, to stay in front. Osaka serves. That's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Return goes in. Sabalenka backhand again. The backhand of Osaka up the line, and Osaka overhits this one. 40-30. 40-30. I tell you, Osaka looks relaxed. She does not look bothered. 40-30. Serve. There's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Deep into the forehand of Osaka. Sabalenka backhand again. Into the backhand of Osaka. Up the line in the net by Osaka. All right. Now she looks a little stressed. We get to deuce. Now she's stressed. All right, we get to deuce. And the first serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Return goes back into Osaka. Sabalenka with a forehand on the stretch. She slices it. And then Osaka cross-court backhand. Sabalenka gets that back, but Osaka's got the forehand. And she puts this away. And then Sabalenka went inside out. She thought it was going inside out again. I'll tell you, Osaka's in Sabalenka's head with that forehand. Like, she's got Sabalenka guessing on when it goes to the forehand. Advantage Osaka. Sabalenka doesn't know where Osaka's going to hit that forehand. She's kind of like, I've been going this way, and now I went this way, and you went that way. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Second serve. Oh, double fault. That was a huge second serve. Sabalenka, by the way, also not standing inside the baseline on the second serve. So she's not really attacking the second serve. I mean, because that second serve was huge. Maybe that's why she's a little nervous about standing too far close because too far in. Because Osaka's ready to hit a big second serve. Good first serve. Sabalenka gets it back. Osaka back behind Sabalenka. All right. Sabalenka, 90% of the time, that's hard to hit back. And Osaka hits a... Boy, he goes, I can do that too. I don't know what you're saying. Like, I can do that. I can do that shot. Sabalenka gives her a round of applause as well. Advantage Osaka. First there's a fault. 181. These ladies are serving big. Second serve. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Return the backhand of Osaka. Up the line. And Sabalenka in the net. Osaka! Not of the head of the coach. I'll tell you, chat, remember the coach is Vicharovsky. And Vicharovsky's coach Swiatek. And Swiatek's beaten Sabalenka. The Wicked Witch of the East. Bro. Her sister was a princess. Sabalenka will win this in 3. I think so. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. Anyways, I'm not a wizard. 83 more. Oh, come on now. Come on now. If you've learned one thing during this stream, it's that you should subscribe. If you haven't learned that, then yeah. By the way, I'll tell you, on a serious note, Osaka's forehand is bamboozling Sabalenka. Like, every time Sabalenka goes to the forehand, if it's a short forehand for Osaka, she went twice inside out where Sabalenka thought it was going cross court, and Sabalenka sort of like cheated a little bit, went to the cross court, anticipating it that way, and Osaka fooled her. And then the last one was a short ball, and Osaka was like, I'm going to go cross court now, and Sabalenka went the other way. So like, the forehand is tricking Sabalenka. She doesn't know where Osaka's going to hit the forehand. Plus, Osaka's hitting down the line backhands. What did I say at the start of the match, chat? She's going to have to be aggressive, power for power, but also go up the lines, make Sabalenka move, and that's exactly what she's doing. That backhand goes wide by Osaka, 15 love. 15 love. Bamboozled, Cam wins word of the day. Yes. 15 love. As the backhand return goes in the backhand of Sabalenka. Sabalenka up the line. That's a great shot. Osaka hits in the net. 15 all. 15 all. So 30 love. Chad, I can read sometimes. 30 love. 30 love. Yeah, definitely 30 love. And Sabalenka serves again. An ace. Woo! 40 love. By the way, chat, this stadium, I know they probably sold these tickets well in advance, but it is an engaged and very much active crowd. Like, this crowd is loving this. Emily Morosmo, take notes, because this is what can... I mean, look, yeah, okay, it's very rare that we get this sort of matchup this early, but still. The crowd do not look disappointed. 40 love. And I don't think anyone's asking for a refund. Double fault Sabalenka. And the umpire's not even getting out of the chair. He's just like, yeah, it's definitely out. It's over there. Yeah. Oh, no, now he's getting out of the chair. Make him work. That's it. Get out of that chair. I want you to point at that mark and I want you to circle it with your finger. And he says, about by this much. All right, 40-15. 40-15. Still trying to understand, know the difference between a let and a fault. A let is when the ball hits the tape and goes in. A fault is when the ball doesn't go in. Or goes in the net. Great serve, Sabalenka. 5-all. Anna.
Thank you for sharing the passion with us.
No worries. Thank you for the 10. All right. Here we go. 5-5. 5-5. We're getting serious now. Who needs this set more? Probably Osaka, right? Probably Osaka. 5-all. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand, Sabalenka inside out to the forehand of Osaka. Sabalenka backhand cross. That goes in the backhand of Osaka. Sabalenka up the line. Oh, it's long. Ooh, that was close. That was close by Sabalenka. Now remember, against Dasha the other day, even though I was, through my tears of sadness, she was missing backhands in the second set, Sabalenka.
What you reckon Osaka would win at least one set? BTW, love your content, new to your channel.
15-0. What? You reckon? Yeah, well, I said Sabalenka in 3, so Osaka would win a set. If that, yeah, so yeah. But thank you for the $8. 15-0, not a betting channel. Nothing I say is for financial gain of the chat. None of my predictions and my analysis, if you're responsible for your own gambling habits. 4-4 rally, that goes in the net. From Osaka, and it's 15-30. 15-30. I must talk too loud that I can't hear the alert. And then they start talking, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm having another one of those nightmares. The voices go louder, and you hear those voices, chat. One in the chat if you hear the voices. They're so loud. So loud. 15-30. The backhand from Sabalenka's a winner. Ooh, okay. 15-40. Where can I get one of those fancy hats from? That's a fancy hat. 15-40. Break points for Sabalenka. Osaka needs serves. First serves needed. As Osaka serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Great return. Osaka gets it back, but it's in the net. There it is. Break. 6-5. In the way that Sabalenka's serving, Osaka's going to need her to be a little nervous, because those serves have been the problem on the returns for Osaka. Why is everyone saying Tiafo? I'm confused. I have no idea. Did Tiafo break, maybe? I don't know. Did Tiafo... Yeah, Tiafo broke in the second. All right. All right, how we doing, chat? Chat 75 away. Could we get there tonight? I don't know. God, it'd be a bit of a shame if we got there before tomorrow, when we come back tomorrow. Explore.
And done with ranking, lost some bucks, wanna try your experience. Never gonna trust on ranking. BTW all on me, chew.
No worries. Thank you, Explore, for the $8. Yeah, don't... I mean, not betting advice, but using the rankings to bet on who's the higher ranked player. That's not really... I don't know if that's a good idea. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Sabalenka serve for the first set. Here we go. Serve from Sabalenka. Out wide, great serve. Return is short. Sabalenka smacks it away. God, it's not. If it's not an ace, it's a short return to a forehand winner. I mean, or a backhand winner. She did a lot of backhand winners as well. I will create 75 accounts. Please don't do that. That doesn't do anything. That YouTube will get rid of them anyway, so don't do that. 15 love. First serve default. Second serve. Osaka needs to make this count. Also, chat, we're almost at 600 likes. Appreciate that as well. We go serve. Out wide, the back of Osaka. Return the net. 30 love. That was a bad miss. Bad miss. Love. Serve again. Into the forehand of Osaka. Shanked return goes long. That's a great serve from a little bit of a body serve. And it's 40 love. Sabalenka to take the first set here. To take the first set of this crazy ass match. Serve. Is an ace. Of course it is. Of course she finishes with an ace. That's exactly how Sabalenka was going to end this set. Big serve. And she takes it 7-5 in 46 minutes. I tell you what, that didn't feel like 46 minutes. That felt a lot longer. That felt like, and that's good. Because that was actually a pretty quick set, considering the score. But I didn't feel ripped off by that set at all. Hell yeah. All right, explore.
Love your energy, mate. Would love to meet you someday as a fan. I'm from Melbourne.
Hey, thank you for the $8 again. Well, if I'm out in the, if I ever leave my house, and you see me, say hi. I don't get out much. All right, first set in the bag to Sabalenka, and that was tough for Sabalenka. She went down an early break. And then she got the break at 5-all, but man, that was not easy at all. That was not easy at all. And she Osaka probably needed it more. 18 winners, 12 errors from Sabalenka, 7 aces as well. Osaka, 13 winners and 12 errors, 1 ace. Only 3 break points for the set, and they all were converted. So 3 break points, 3 breaks of serve. Start of the match, end of the match. Or start of the set, end of the set. And Sabalenka winning 83% of first serve points, 77% of first serve points serves in on those points too. So it's crazy. That is a crazy good serving from Sabalenka. All right. Osaka serving first in the second. Here we go. Can Osaka get off to a better start here? She got off to a great start, in the first set, but then she just gave it back. All right. Serve. It's too good. Oh, Sabalenka thinks it's out, though. Hang on. Sabalenka's saying it's wide. Umpire's checking. And umpire's confirming it's out. Second serve. It's not a great start. It's a bad start. That's not a good start. Hawkeye confirming. That was definitely long. Second serve. As the backhand return goes into the backhand of Osaka. Backhand Sabalenka in the net, 15 love. No betting. Cam wants chat to remain poor. No, it's pure. I think you missed. That's the wrong word. You meant pure. Remain pure. It's not P-O-R-O-R, P-O-O-R. It's P-U-R-E. That's how you spell pure. Right? That's what you. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Pure. Remain pure. That's the word that you were looking for, right? 15 love. As we got a backhand return from Sabalenka into the backhand of Osaka. Sabalenka. Backhand to backhand with Osaka. Sabalenka picking up the pace. But overhits it. All right, 30 love. Yeah, it's just my accent. It's just my accent. 30 love. YouTube, stop recommending your content for some reason. Because you got to like the videos. And then YouTube will like, like the videos, and then YouTube will remind you. Sabalenka hits it out again. 40 love. Okay. 40 love. Serve is a fault. Jesus, that was a 196. That was one of the biggest serves of the tournament. But it was a fault, so it doesn't count. Holy shit. All right, 196 in the night. Okay. It's that dress. It's that golden dress. It's got powers. 40-15. 196 down the tee is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? That's got to be biggest serve of the tournament. Well, biggest fault of the tournament. Serve. Down the tee, the backhand of Sabalenka. Return goes in. Osaka goes out. That was 186. Woo! Coach is like, yeah, serve bigger. Yeah, can you serve a little harder, please? Jeez. Talk about serve of the tournament. Is that the biggest serve of the night? It's got to be, right? That's got to be biggest serve of the night. No, she served the 189 that we missed. 196 would have been the biggest serve of the night. Osaka's just starting to play. By the way, looking at the performance tracker, Sabalenka got to like a 9.7 and stayed there. Osaka did well to kind of keep up, but Sabalenka's, Sabalenka was once she got back that break in the middle of the set, she was just up here the whole time, and Osaka was hanging on, but Sabalenka was so consistently high level in that first set that Osaka, 7-5 is a good score. Playing against that level of Sabalenka. 400 rally, drop shot Sabalenka now. Osaka's going to get there with a backhand pass. Sabalenka volleys at the winner, though. God, this is why Sabalenka is number one. She doesn't just hit the ball hard. She sets the points up with drop shots and volleys, and I think that's the thing that Sabalenka doesn't get enough credit for. We know she hits it hard, right? We know she serves big, but the drop shots and the volleys, right? That's why she's the best player on the planet. And why she's been so dominant. 15 love. She always had the power. First serve's a fault, second serve. Serve again. Into the backhand of Osaka. Return goes the forehand of Sabalenka. That's a winner. 30 love. Schedule's out for tomorrow, and Joao versus Fonseca, yeah, that's gonna. Sorry, Joao versus Joao's taking on Menchik tomorrow night. 30 love. $30 love as Sabalenka serves again. That's a fault. Second serve. Backhand return goes in the backhand of Sabalenka. Osaka goes up the line. Sabalenka forehand. Cross-court winner. So strong. 40 love. 40 love. Chat, we're almost at 700 likes. Make sure you scroll down and check if you've liked the video. By the way, not a gimmick, not a joke. If you press the like button, it actually comes up as a tennis ball. All right, serve again. There's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. What are those noises? Are they fireworks? Serving to the backhand of Osaka. That's a return winner, and that's what she needed to do. That was a great shot. That sends a message. They're still letting off fireworks. They won 3 days ago. Get over it. We've all moved on. I know I've moved on. I'm definitely moved on. 40-15. Serve. Into the forehand of Osaka. Return is into the forehand of Sabalenka. And so that's just too good. Sabalenka into the corner. Power and precision. And it's 1-1. There was some kid screaming. Okay. Sounded like fireworks. All right. 1-1. Back to Osaka. How have we not had an hour played yet? Serve. Into the back of Sabalenka. Osaka backhand. The forehand of Sabalenka. Sabalenka puts away the winner. Too good. Love 15. 65 to go. 65 to go. Tiafoe and Rinaldi on serve in the second. 3-3. All right. Love 15. Osaka serves a let. 187. God, Osaka's starting to unleash. She can get a 200 serve tonight, right? Serve. Maybe not tonight, because it's a night session, but if this was like last week, she would have hit 200k for sure. All right, return goes in the back of Osaka. Forehand from Sabalenka is a drop shot. Osaka was fair enough running to the forehand because Sabalenka was about to hit it massive, and then the drop shot. I mean, that's just perfect. That's a perfect drop shot. All right. Love 30. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. I'm just checking here if what's the biggest serve of the tournament, if we can have that information. Is that a thing? Hardest serve of the tournament, can't check it. Anyways, 4-4 rally. Sabalenka hits it wide. Just. I can tell you most aces for the tournaments. Osaka 21 before today, before this match. Sabalenka before today actually only hit I don't even know. I can't even see her. Where's her name? Anyways, I'm blind. What is going on? 30-0. Osaka's been winning the pressure points. She's winning the 30-0 deuce points. Sabalenka not even on this list. That can't be right. That's a typo. That is a typo. Anyways, return goes in the forehand of Osaka. Up the line. Winner by Osaka. That's clutch. Keeps that perfect streak of winning those 30-all points. Foe breaks in the second. 4-3. Where is Sabalenka on this list? I can't even see her. She's not even on the list. I swear she's hit aces. No way Sabalenka hit 0 aces before today. All right, 40-30. Serving to the back of the Sabalenka. Return goes back in of Osaka. Sabalenka, inside out forehands. Osaka gets it back. To the back of the Sabalenka. Up the line. Into that Osaka forehand. Sabalenka slice. Is going to be a drop shot, but it's going to go wide. And Osaka keeps the lead 2-1 in the second. Sabalenka. Oh, there she is. Okay. So Sabalenka has served. They don't have the ace count. I don't understand. There's a glitch. Oh, here we go. She served 3 aces before today? What? What, 1 ace in each match? That's crazy. That can't be right. Really? All right. Chat, where are we watching from? Where are we watching from? We're trying to get to 300,000 subs by tonight. We are trying to get to 300K by the end of the night. By the end of this match. Somebody won something in the stands. Some lady's holding up a perfume. Did she win that or did she bring that from home? Show and tell. Argentina, we've got India, we've got Australia, London, Boston, Wales, Albuquerque, Orlando, France. A lot of people from France. Indonesia, Kentucky, Virginia, Barcelona, Los Angeles, Canada, Maine, Italy, Romania, Puerto Rico. We've got Southern California, New Zealand in the house. We've got the Philippines, Ireland, Hawaii, Iraq, Fiji, New Jersey, Malaysia. We got South Africa in the house. All right, 2-1. Sabalenka with the fault, second serve. Mexico in the house as well. Netherlands, Thailand. As the return goes in the backhand for Sabalenka. Backhand from Osaka on the stretch. Sabalenka. Backhand in the nets. Osaka, love 15. We've got Pakistan in the house. Spain, Brazil, Sweden, Belarus. We've got Ireland again. Trinidad and Tobago. Florence, New York. Connecticut, Oakland. Abu Dhabi. As we just serve again. Here's a fault from Sabalenka. Sabalenka's not making first serves. Second serve. Second serve. To the backhand of Osaka. Backhand of Sabalenka again. To the backhand of Osaka. Sabalenka with the forehand inside out. The backhand of Osaka. Sabalenka forehand cross court off the tape. Osaka gets back up the line. Backhand from Sabalenka is good. Osaka gets it. Backhand drop shot from Sabalenka. Osaka gets that, but hits it wide. Great variety by Sabalenka. 15-0. Manhattan in the house. Texas. San Francisco. Indiana in the house. Vegas is in the house. Ooh, Tiafoe's up 5-3. All right. Now 15-0 here. 15-0. Come on, we get to 1,000 likes. We're almost there. We're almost at 1,000 likes. Come on now. Ace down the T, Sabalenka. 30-15. Now we're almost at 1,000 likes. 30-15. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We've got people from all around the world. God, I wish there was a way to like. If we got a world map and people but then people might just say random countries for fun. But it'd be cool to like know as we get another ace down the T, 40-15. It'd be so fun to have like an idea of where everybody's sort of from, and see how many countries we cover. Maybe we could do it. No, it's hard because people are going to lie, aren't they? They're going to be like, yeah, I'm from. Yeah, I'm definitely from, some place that nobody's heard of. I'm definitely from like a small island in the middle of the ocean. Yeah. Trust me, bro. That goes wide. I don't think anyone's... Can anyone... Wait, hang on. So, chat, this is a stupid question, but I'm going to ask it. You can't be from Vatican City. There's no... I've never been to Rome, so I don't know. But like Vatican City is not... You can't live there. You can't rent there, can you? It's not like... It's like there's only just like... You can't, right? You can't be like, yeah, I'm like on the edge of... I'm just like just on the border of Rome. No, right? Can you? No, I meant like, you don't have to be in the church to be there. Like, do they you can rent an apartment? They've got Airbnbs in the Vatican City. I mean, it's from Italy, so yeah. But if you're saying, like, if we're doing the city thing, if we're doing from cities, because like America, basically, we've got people from all around America. So America would be just one big, I mean, we definitely got one person from America here. But if we're doing like more cities, you can live in Vatican City? You can? Okay. I've only been to Venice, so I haven't been to Rome. I have no idea. Anyways, 2-0. That goes out from Sabalenka. 15 love? You can? Okay. Cool. Yeah, unless the Pope's watching. 15 love? I don't think the Pope's watching. 15 love. The Pope's watching Tiafo. The last American. As we had a 4-1 winner there from Sabalenka, 15-0. Chad, I know things. I'm smart. He's watching the Americans. All right, 15-0. These are serious games now. Great serve from Osaka. 196! That was the biggest serve of the tournament. I'm calling it. Unless Alicia Parks served a bigger one earlier in the week, which is possible. That was the biggest serve of the night. 196 down the tee. Whoa. Osaka's feeling it. As she serves out wide, a big fault. 188. Whoa, these are big serves. Second serve. Into the back of Sabalenka. Return goes to front of Osaka. Sabalenka up the line as Osaka gets it back, but hits in the net. 30-all. She needs 2 big serves. 196. Woo. At night. It's cold. Like this last week would have made sense. Parks hit a 198. I can imagine. She hits massive. And she played during the day. I think as well. Oh, wait, no. Maybe it was against Fernandez, was it? First serve's a fault. Second serve. Damn, that was a 196. Whew. Second serve, the back to Sabalenka. Returns out. Free point for Osaka. 40-30. 40-30. Oh, there's shops and restaurants in the Vatican City. Oh, okay. I just thought it was, I don't know why, but I just thought it was like one big building or something. I've never been there. 40-30. Serve. There's a fault. 190. Osaka might not show it on her face, but her heart must be pounding. Full of adrenaline. Backhand to backhand rally up the line now from Osaka to the forehand to Sabalenka. That's a great shot. Osaka slices it back. Sabalenka throws the hammer down the line and gets the deuce. Osaka needs some of those big bombs to hit. Because she's hitting them in once every 4. She needs 2 in a row now to get the hell out of this game. Second serve, Sabalenka's attacking. Deuce. Cam, you're looking more handsome these days. What are you doing? I'm sleeping less and I'm probably getting anxiety. Not eating as much as I should. As we get a backhand winner up the line, and it's advantage Osaka, set up by the serve. Yeah, it's just natural stress, you know? Advantage Osaka. Serve. There's a fault. Oh, man. Just want one of those big, just a 200-kilometer serve down the tee. I want to see a 200K serve tonight. Good serve. Oh, but better return, Sabalenka. What? That was a 170-second serve. That's huge. And Sabalenka put that away. What a return. All right, deuce. Serve again. Down the tee. That's a big one. Backhand goes in the forehand of Osaka. Forehand again from Sabalenka now as they go forehand to forehand. Sabalenka up the line. Osaka gets over the backhand. And then Sabalenka in the net. Osaka advantage. That was a 187. Down the tee. And Sabalenka got it back. I mean, how impressive. But Osaka won the point. 51 away. We're 51 away. Serving to the forehand of Osaka, Sabalenka. Forehand from Osaka. Sabalenka puts up a lob. Osaka with a smash. Oh, she missed it. She missed it wide. Deuce. Ah, man, that was there. It was there. She just opened the shoulders too early. So she was, and I'll show this on the board after this, remind me. So she's standing like this, right, to smash, or like this to smash, right? And then she opened her shoulders too early, and then she hit it wide. Had she have stayed side on a fraction longer, it would have gone down the middle where she wanted it to go, or at least a little bit more where she wanted to go. But she just opened she opened up a little bit too early, and she sprayed it wide. Just a fraction. Opened the shoulders too early. Serve into the forehand of Sabalenka. Good return. And Osaka hits it long. Is that smash going to be the difference between this set? Advantage Sabalenka. 48 to go. 49 to go. Come on now. Subscribe for more madness. And fun. We have so much fun. Chat, how much fun do we have? Tell all the people that haven't subscribed how much fun we have. As we serve. Into the backhand. Sabalenka in the net on the return. It's back to deuce. Yeah. Tell them how much fun we have. The best. A lot. See? If you like fun, subscribe. And somebody left. So, fun? You're fun? I didn't sign up for fun. Somebody left. Ace out wide. Sorry. Hang on. Nobody said anything about fun. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't want to have any fun. This is bullshit. I don't even want no fun out of here. What the hell? This guy's giving out fun. I don't want that fun. You keep your fun to yourself. Backhand return goes to forward of Osaka. She puts it away. And Osaka with a 188 serve looks at the coach. Oh, that is a death stare from Osaka. She looks at the coach like, we got this. I'm going to serve a 200-kilometer-hour serve, and it's going to break her racket. 3-2. 3-2. What a shot. What a serve. That was a massive game. All right. How we doing, chat? We have had a lot of fun. We do have fun. We do muck around. Life's too short to be too serious. I mean, I've got a Harry Potter one, for God's sake. Feel it? Chat, you're not going to get this kind of... Like, does Jim Curry have a wand? Where's Johnny Mac's wand? Don't I? 1 hour played. By the way, what's going on with Foe? Are they, one set all. 1 set all. All right. 1 set all. Over on the Tiafo court. Oh, Jesus. Also, we have a dog. Or I have a dog. It's my dog. But the chat can look at it. Her. She's sleeping. All right, here we go. Sabalenka serves again. Let's see if Osaka can get some of these second serves back. Sabalenka with a serve. That's a fault. Here we go. Second serve. Second serve. No, it's 1 set all on the other court, isn't it? Oh, it's not. I thought it was 1 set all. What the hell? My phone lied. It said that he won the set. 15 all. Love. Oh, it's 5-4. My phone lied. By the way, they played 2 hours over there and they're not even in the third set. Okay, so it's 5-4. Sorry, it's not 1 set all. My phone's at 6-3. Anyway, it's 15 love. Another fault. She's got to get these returns, Osaka. Second serve. Second serve. The back of Osaka up the line. That's a winner. There you go. Hey, chat. You know what, chat? You know what? Maybe when this channel, when we finish doing this, after 1 million subscribers, maybe I'll become a tennis coach. Maybe I'll do that next. That's funny because I am a tennis coach. I've been a tennis coach for like over 10 years. Anyway, it's 15-0. But I'm not right now. But I was until this. Backhand rally. Sabalenka up the line. Osaka with the slice in the net. Too good. Too powerful. 30-15. 30-15. Sabalenka serves again. You should do a cricket channel. I don't have any time. I can barely handle one channel. As the return goes in the forehand of Sabalenka. Oh, Sabalenka in the net. Here we go. 30 all. 30 all. Now, Sabalenka is the best player on the planet. And you know what the best players on the planet do? They serve aces at 30 all. They serve clutch. Sampras did it in the 90s. Federer did it in the 2000s. Rafa and Novak. Sinner and Alcaraz. They all serve aces. Serena serve aces at 30 all. Sabalenka serves an ace down the tee. Chat, I'll see you next week. I'm out of here. Chat, I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard. Chat, I'm a wizard. Call me a wizard. Don't call me a wizard. Don't you call me a wizard. 40-30. That's a fault. Second serve. It wasn't a curse. It was a, I had a vision. 40-30. Chat, if you could clip that. YouTube got rid of the feature, but somebody clip that if you can. That was one of my best. And then a double fault. That was your fault. That was my fault, chat. I didn't do nothing. That wasn't my fault. Don't you blame me for that. She served an ace and I said it was going to be an ace. So you just mind your manners. All right, deuce. Deuce. Cam Potter. Shut up. Shut up. We like to have fun here. Deuce. As a return. Oh, that was a fault. That was a very late call. That's a witch's hat. You watch out. You're a fairy. Shut up. As the return goes in the forehand of Osaka. Oh, Osaka missed the return. Can't be missing those returns, chat. Are you a good or a bad witch? Shut up. I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard. Me, they're teasing me again. Chat's bullying me. Advantage, Sabalenka. First serve's a fault. Second serve. I'm being bullied again. God. Advantage, Sabalenka. As a backhand return up the line. Oh, it's that looked wide. But it was in. That was in. Back to deuce. Great return. And the crowd go wild. All right. Beautiful return. Back to deuce. This is such an important game for Osaka. She can break here. She can break here. I can't read the chat. You've lost your minds. As return goes out by Osaka, and we're back to advantage Sabalenka. Stop asking me about Hogwarts, all right? It's a secret. Advantage Sabalenka. I'm not allowed to talk about it. Advantage Sabalenka. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the back of Osaka. Great return. Sabalenka up the line. Osaka gets back with a forehand. Now Sabalenka with a drop shot. And that is just so good. That is so good by Sabalenka. 3-all. That was a chance for Osaka, though. There was definitely an opportunity. 3-all. 3-3. Back to Osaka, who barely got through her last game. We're 40 away. We are 40 away. Dark Wizard. What? What are you talking about? Wizard. I'm not a wizard. Oh, backhand return goes wide by Sabalenka. 15-love. Serve. It's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Ooh, was that a double? It was a double fault. Late call. Now umpire's going to check. It did look long. It's close. It's close. I was in. It was good. They're going to replay the point. Chat, lucky I'm not Hawkeye. Can you imagine? Hawkeye said it was in too. How'd they miss that? That was in by a mile. How did they miss that? That was in. That was in by a bit. Cam is Hagrid. Shut up. 15-love. 15-love. As the return goes Into the forehand of Osaka. Backhand of Sabalenka. Into the backhand of Osaka. Osaka hits it long. 15-all. 15-all. Serve the forehand of Sabalenka. Return is into the forehand of Osaka. Sabalenka backhand up the line is a winner. See, the thing with Sabalenka returns is they're not powerful, but they're so deep in the court that it sets her up to hit the winner. Like that was off the frame, by the way. That was a bit of a shank. But she hits the return so deep, even if it's not the powerful shot in the first one, it sets up the second one, which is perfect. Another great return, and that's in the net by Osaka, 15-40. Sabalenka's returns. By the way, Osaka's getting first serves in. And Sabalenka's doing this off the first serve. 15-40. To get the break. Where did you put your grandma's hat? Stop. Backhand return. Oh, what a return. Osaka gets it, though. And then Sabalenka cross-court. Osaka on the stretch. Here comes Sabalenka. She comes in. And Osaka with a pass. Oh, Sabalenka with a volley. Best player on the planet. She's number one for this reason. She's the best player. She's the best player. I mean, come on now. She hit that return like the serve was garbage. And the serve was not garbage. The serve was amazing. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. Sabalenka's got the break in the second. Okay. Ridiculous. That's why Osaka was laughing. Because, like, she was hitting great serves and Sabalenka was hitting them back like they were nothing. Ridiculous. Oh, 38 to go. Come on now. There's 4,000 people here. There's got to be 38 that haven't subscribed. Chat, give the people a reason to subscribe. Why should they? Why should they subscribe? Tell people why they should subscribe. What's the why? Why? Chat, you know what? You tell me why should I subscribe, chat? Why should I subscribe? You tell me. Why should I subscribe? Cam cursed Tiafo. That's why I should subscribe because of made up stuff. Because Cam's a wizard. Community. That's the wholesome answer. Yes. Community. Do you want to be a part of a community? Tennis community? Well, we've got one right here. Shenanigans. Well, the shenanigans they're definitely a part of the community. All right, 4-3. All tennis all the time. Great commentary, great community. There we go. That's a good one. We'll be using that one forever. As they're back in now, Sabalenka drop shot winner again. And this is just the difference here. The serving and the drop shots. Oh, that lady is so sunburned. Oh, that poor lady. Did anyone else see her? Oh my gosh. She was on fire. You could see the heat. Oh, that poor woman. She was so red and shiny. Boy, that hurt my skin, and I haven't left the house in 3 weeks. I haven't seen the sun in days. 30 love. Ooh, she was radiating. 30 love. Serve. So let's see the backhand of Osaka. Sabalenka into the net. 30-15. 30-15. God, man. I've been there. Trust me, chat. One in the chat of you been there. I went to Barcelona once thinking, I don't need to put sunscreen on. I'm just chilling. And I went on the train after a day out in the sun in Barcelona, and a lady looked at me and went, ooh. And that's when I knew I was sunburnt. As that goes out by Osaka, 40-15. When a random Spanish lady looks at you in points and goes, ooh, you know you're probably a bit burnt. And I got back to the hostel and I was like, yeah, I'm that was stupid. And then that was brutal, man. 40-15. I don't think she spoke English and I didn't speak Spanish, but we knew what we're saying. I knew what she meant. And she didn't need to say words. 40-15. Anyways, 40-15. The food was good. Second serve ace, 5-3. All right. 5-3. Osaka's going to serve to stay in the match. Tennis needs more entertaining commentators. I'm right here. Pick me. Pick me. Pick me. But also let me swear. Don't. We have to swear. All right, 5-3. I won't say anything bad. Just let us, maybe we'll be the uncensored commentators. That's what we can. Oh, pick me. Oh, drop shot in there by Sabalenka. 15-love. Osaka serving to stay in the match. Let's lock in. Serve into the back of Sabalenka. Osaka forehand in the net. Sabalenka's getting these returns back like they're nothing. It's crazy. She's serving some of the biggest serves of the night, and Sabalenka's still getting them back. 15-0. Come on, 200k serve. Give us a 200k. 200k. Serve to the backhand of Sabalenka. Osaka back into the forehand of Sabalenka. The Sabalenka puts it away. It was a 176. Sabalenka dismissed it. 15-30. Gotta go body serve, I reckon. Osaka's gonna mix it up. Go 200 at the body. Try that. Go through Sabalenka. Send a 200-kilometer-hour serve straight into the body. That might be something different. Because Sabalenka's reading it on the wings, right? Go straight in the middle. See what happens. 15-30. Serve is a fault. It was 184. Second serve. Second serve. Oh, double fault. Match points. Match points. Sabalenka, 2 of them. To take herself into the quarterfinals and take on Deanne Schneider. Deanne Schneider, who is just taken out Madison Keys earlier today. 15-40. Osaka serves. Out wide of the front of Sabalenka. Return is a winner. Sabalenka wins a battle of titans. 8 Grand Slams between them. Multiple weeks at number 1. They hug it out. Man, what a shame that it had to end. What a clash, though. That first set. And Osaka was serving some of the biggest serves we've seen all tournament. But Sabalenka just chopped her up with variety. And a bit of that power that we know she can do. GG's. Osaka's no Titan. That's what I think of that. That's what I think of that. Man, what a match, though. What a match. Sabalenka was under pressure. That was not easy. She made it look easy in the end, but that was not easy. But at the end of that set, she started to read the serve a lot better, Sabalenka, towards the very end. And that's how she was able to hit some great returns. 39 winners from Sabalenka, 27 errors. That is insane. 20 winners, Osaka, 18 errors. So good. But the forced errors, which is a stat that never really gets spoken about, 18 forced errors from Osaka. So the difference between an unforced error and a forced error, an unforced error is when you make a silly mistake, right? You hit the ball in the net with no pressure. A forced error is when your opponent hits you off the court and you can barely get the racket to it and you hit in the net. 18 unforced, 18 forced. So Sabalenka was just crushing the ball, and even though she hit nearly 40 winners, she also hit that many near winners as well. Only 8 forced errors from Sabalenka's side. Sabalenka won 10 out of 11 points at the net as well. So good. Like I've said before, chat, Serena and Sharapova combined is kind of Sabalenka there. Like, Sabalenka's got a bit of both. And they're both some of the greatest players in the last 20 years. So, I mean, it is crazy. But she just overpowered Osaka. The double faults didn't help Osaka, especially at the end there. 12 aces as well. 12 aces in that as well. Insane. She only lost 6 points on her first serve. What the hell? Holy. All right. Sabalenka is into the quarterfinals, and she's going to take on Schneider in that quarterfinal, which is going to be interesting. Schneider took out Keys. You know, Keys obviously has a lot of similarities to Sabalenka in power-wise, so good warm-up. But let's see if she can take out the great and powerful Sabalenka. All right. Keys got bageled, in the final set. I don't know what happened to Keys physically or anything, but she didn't. I heard that she was not happy in that final set, and she didn't go well at all. By the way, if you are leaving, don't forget to subscribe on the way out. We're so close to 300K. We're so close. We're so close. Hubs.
Will there be cake for 300K?
I don't have any cake. I've run out. Maybe the chat can bring their own. I don't know. I don't have any. Sorry. Sorry. If Tiafoe can win this second set, we might watch the rest of the Tiafoe and Aldi match. Bonus stream. We might do a bonus stream. After there are any more streams there, we might do. I mean, we could maybe watch Tiafoe and Aldi. Tiafoe and Aldi is about to win the second though. Best tennis channel on YouTube. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, Serena is going to be playing next week. We've got Serena week next week. So if you do subscribe, we do have the rest of the French Open. We're watching every single match from now on at the French until the finals, and then we're done. But then we're going to go watch Serena next week in doubles. Rebecca plays next week as well. So next week's pretty stacked. And then, of course, the road to Wimbledon. So if you want to join us for that, grass season, we've got you covered. And then, of course, we've got the US Open series after that. Canada, Cincinnati, into the US Open in September. So we'll be doing streams like this throughout. Saida.
Cam, please do a subscribers-only Q&A stream after 300,000, pretty please.
Yeah, we're going to do a party because we're going to open this box. We're going to open this box with 5 signed cards in it at 300K. So we're going to do one after the French Open. We'll do like a big thing because there's just so much going on this week. So I don't want to do a rush stream with. We're going to do it at the end of the year, end of the tournament. If we get there by the end of the tournament, which at the moment we should. Has Sabalenka ever played Schneider Cam? Great question. I can't recall. Well, we're 27 away. Come on now. No, they've never played. Never played. Tiafoe's getting to a tiebreak second set here. How can anyone beat Sabalenka? That is a great question. I'll tell you, I'll do you one better. Who can beat Sabalenka? Because I don't know. Who can beat Sabalenka? Who's left? Svitolina could beat Sabalenka, but will she beat her in the final? I don't know. Schneider and Kalinskaya and Kwiatkowska, I don't know. Andreeva could beat Sabalenka, but in the final, I don't know. Castella could beat Sabalenka. She just beat her. But in the final of a Grand Slam, I don't know. I feel like if it was Andreeva, Svitolina, and Castella up the top half of the draw, Sabalenka still had a lot of work to do. But I think if she plays one of them in the final, even Kostruk, right? I don't know. Sabalenka in the final is so... I mean, yes, okay, she has lost finals, but I don't know, man. Playing Sabalenka in a Grand Slam final, trying to beat Sabalenka in a Grand Slam final. Andreeva or Svitolina might be the only two that could do it, because they've been in big finals before, right? They've never been a Grand Slam, but they've been in like 1,000 finals before. So maybe those two could maybe get Sabalenka in the final, but they'd have to play so well. Svitolina would have to defend like crazy, which she can. Kostyuk in the final, I don't know. She's done so well though, but the Grand Slam final was, I mean, we saw with Anisimova last year, right? At Wimbledon, how big a Grand Slam final is for some players. You know, what a moment. Svitolina though, she's got the experience. Maybe she could keep her nerve. Sabalenka can beat Sabalenka. Well, yeah, but she's not going to. She doesn't have to play herself though. Luckily, she doesn't have to play herself. A lot of unforced errors in the Tiafoe and Aldi match. 70 errors already. What? Is that why it's so close? Because it's not good. It's an ugly match. Hwilinska is going to beat Sabalenka. I mean, maybe. Element of surprise. Sabalenka is now the only former Slam singles champion remaining. Yep. In the whole tournament. That's crazy. That is crazy. Svitolina or Castella? You think they can beat her? Okay. Sabalenka can get the career slam. She could. She's going to win Wimbledon eventually. I just know it. She's only been on tour for over... She's only been on tour for over a year. Wait, who? Who's only been on tour for a year? Do you think Sinner wins Wimbledon? Yes. I think Sinner will win Wimbledon, yes. Can Schneider trouble Sabalenka? I don't know. Schneider's she's lefty, and she does have a crafty game, but I don't know if Sabalenka is going to be troubled by someone who's crafty. I think the only players that have been able to play and beat Sabalenka at this tournament have been someone like Coco. And I think Svitolina is probably, and Andreeva have I feel like Svitolina has the defense that could take out Sabalenka. And Andreeva could match her with power and also with a bit of that Coco speed, right? She can also, defend well. I think those are the types of players, those are the two players that have the best chance. Plus, like I said, most of these players are playing Grand Slam quarters for the first time. Schneider, hasn't been here before. Kostyuk hasn't won a quarterfinal before. Castella hasn't won a quarterfinal before. So, a lot of these players, you got to think, well, if they get to the semis and the final, it's going to be they've never been there. So it's hard to pick someone who's never been there. Callum Sky's never been to a semi. So, yeah. The only two players that match Sabalenka on experience at big tournaments and also have wins, right? I think Svitolina and Andreeva both have wins over Sabalenka. They're the more likely ones, right? Especially because Sabalenka's playing so well. If Sabalenka wasn't playing well, then you give the others a chance. But Sabalenka's playing ridiculous. Oh my God, Rinaldi just hit a ridiculous lob. All right, Rinaldi, Jesus. That's fine, whatever. Crazy. You give commentary TR for match. No, we probably jump over and watch the rest of that match, maybe. We might. We're only 23 away from 300k, so we might watch the rest of that match and see what happens. Pegula beat Sabalenka recently or when? If Tiafoe can win this second set, we can go watch that. We can go watch the third and fourth. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. That'd be really great. Level it at 1 set all and we can watch the rest. If it's 2 sets of love, we might just be watching 1 set, which, we'll do it. We'll do it anyway. We'll do it anyway. I got nowhere else to be. Backhand from Foe. In this tiebreak. And, Rinaldi in the net. Foe's got a chance. Foe's got a chance here to take this second set. Tiafoe's mum's in the house. Come on, Foe. Level it up so we can watch some more tennis. Come on now. Come on, Foe. Level it. Level it so we can watch more. We want more tennis. We're greedy. And we want to get to 200k. 300k. Might as well. Foe's got 2 set points. Foe's got a couple of set points. Mike.
Everyone subscribe if you haven't. This is the best tennis community.
Hey, thank you, Mike, for the 5. See? He didn't, by the way, I didn't tell him to say that. He said that on his own. Foe gave the mini break back. 6-5. Foe gave it back. 2.5 hours for 2 sets is crazy. 2.5 hours for 2 sets? Are you kidding me? That is insane. And Naldi's still down set point, though. Serve. Into the front of Foe. Great return. As Foe with the back up the line. That's a winner. Foe's got the second. All right. We'll do it. Fine. We'll do it. It's 1 set all. We'll do it. We're going to do it. We'll do it. We'll watch it. Fine. We'll watch it. Fine. We got to watch it. It's 1 set all. Come on. We're watching a best of 3 set match at this point. All right. Great work from Foe. Fine. We'll watch it. All right. Jump over here. Join us for the next 2 sets. A few sets. 3, 4, whatever sets it is. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I'm just spamming it in the same chat. All right, there we go. All right, we'll watch more, and we'll see if we can get to 300k by the end of that match. By the way, we're almost at 1,000 likes as well, so thank you for that. Appreciate it. Don't forget to sub if you haven't already. Whoa! What the hell was that? Who did that? I don't know what happened. Magic. That was his magic. All right, I am your wizard. All right, Sabalenka wins 7-5, 6-3, and she takes out Osaka in the quarterfinals. A set for the ladies. We're going to find out who is going to set the final spot of the quarterfinals for the men. The winner plays Berrettini in the quarterfinals. Rinaldi and Tiafoe, they're locked at a set apiece.